你好，李天美。
我们都有4节课。我们都有4节课。
我们都有4节课。
看书。
看书。你好。Oh. Hola, hello, how are you? I liked your first message. 你好。How many languages do you know? 3 plus 1, so this is my 4th. How about you? Me too, three languages, English, Spanish, and French. Nice.
我常常去超市。
我常常去超市。
今天他有2节课，对不对？
今天有2节课，对不对？ Studying in France right now. Nice. What are you studying? Engineering, general engineering for the moment. General engineering. Are you in first year? Yes, oh my god. See, let me be honest with you, okay? I have no idea what will be the future. Still 4 years left. Yeah, exactly. I have no idea what will the future of whatever engineering you are doing. After 4 years, the world would be different. You know about AI, right?
I'm your host, Oscar, and this is Oscar's Antique Roadshow, where I appraise the value of your most treasured possessions.
I have the gut feeling that
Before we
having
begin,
an AI
enrich
job
your
will be so hard
vocabulary
in
with
5
these
years.
keywords.
Yeah, having any kind of job will be so hard in 5 years. Trust me. I have no idea how world would change.
房子、沙发、我的、舒服、我的、房子、
Today's caller sent in a picture of a house.
Can you
Could this be a
translate this for
historical
me?
estate passed down
It's
through
everyone
generations of
want to
royalty?
study right now.
Caller,
It's what
tell me about
everyone
the
wants to
house.
study right now.
你好，我叫
That's
马
true.
克。
But
这是我
trust
的
me,
房子。
it's
我的房子有2个房
see
间，
when you pick up something which
我
is
的房子有
early,
2个房
right?
间，
Then it's
客
beneficial.
厅很大，也很
We
漂
will
亮。
end being consultant or McDonald's
客厅很
employees.
大，也很漂亮。
I
哇，
don't know.
沙发很舒服。我喜欢我的
I
房
don't
子，
know.
我喜欢
Seriously,
我的
I
房
have
子。
no idea what future holds for us, you know, like 2030 would be the game changing. You know, my whole life I have worked so hard, but now AI can work even harder than me, you know. It it doesn't need to sleep, okay? You can run it forever, 24 by 7, no feelings, no absence. Okay, you cannot say, "Oh, I'm not feeling well. I want to be." You cannot say, "I'm getting married. I want some 3 weeks off." It's not possible. We will end being concerned. Okay,
Oh, it's just your personal home, not a historical estate. While lovely for living, it's utterly uninspiring for antiques appraisal.
and it's not just about the jobs. It's
This was
about the
Oscar's Antique
chaos, right?
Roadshow. Until next
The
time, my fellow
competition.
treasure seekers.
If the supply is so low and demand is so high, it actually creates chaos in the market. Some months ago, I have been picked up by a bus rider who also studied engineering. Having grade means almost nothing now. Yeah, absolutely. Your degree is waste. Your degree is literally waste now. Whatever degree you hold from whatever college, that doesn't give you any kind of validation that this person is a good hire. No, that is gone. Because you can still hire the best person who has not gone to the best college, but he has learned skills very fast using AI. So I don't know. Even hiring landscape is changing. It's mandatory, but doesn't give you anything. Yeah, exactly. It's mandatory, but it's like some small gift which you receive, you know, like very small gift. But it's not the whole thing, you know. It's not gigantic car or house. You know, let's say you went to school and you got a gift from your teacher, maybe a pen, maybe a simple, what do you call, kit or book, but it's very small part of your whole school career, right? Because probably you're going to spend like next 12 years, 10 years in the same school. So whatever gift you got on your day one holds no significance because it's not that helpful. Helpful part which will come later is the knowledge she shares with you, right? Whatever she is sharing, that is important. But we don't know. We don't know whether even teaching would be a viable career in future because I feel it can replace teachers. I think it's very nice at teaching. I suppose what really matter is internship projects. What do you do in your own? Yeah, very true, very true. Your learnings and capability to learn fast matters the most. Let's say there is a person X who is learning at 10 speed, and there is a person who is Y who is learning at 25 speed. Probably Y's chances of getting higher is high. I should have sold my soul and give everything to be in good university or school. See, whatever happened is happened. You can't change it. But what you can change is now, like yourself. Make changes in your life.
公寓
Do what is best for you. Hi, Bright Eye. Hi, hello.
公寓，
公寓
I'm sorry.
公寓
公寓，公寓，
公寓公寓
Like the place. What do I do on a test tomorrow? What is your test about? Like the place I'm in right now is not that bad here in France, but totally unknown outside. I can relate to your situation. What do I do when my big brother is being mean to me? You love him more. That's what you should do.
公寓，
公寓公寓
I thought I will finish it. Okay, no problem. But he hates me and my three brothers. You have three brothers, bro? That's nice. You can wait 3 years so the mean bro face disappears too. Or be mean. Good answer. Very good answer. I have 4 brothers and no sisters. How many people are there in your house in total? Six plus me, so 7. Show them who's the real boss of the house. Oh my god. 7 people in your house, bro. That's a lot. How big is your house? I'm curious. But it's fun. It's fun. You have like 4 people to discuss your whole day, whole life, actually. 4 people. Wow. You don't need AI, bro. You know what? When you are so involved in chaos, you can't feel the dangers of AI because you're already involved in chaos. That's the beauty. I have a stepbrother and he doesn't live with us. Okay, now I get you. Now I get you. How bright is your eye? College final year, da da da. There are problems in the team. My brothers are screaming for no reason. You also join them. Did you study engineering, by the way? Yes, I studied engineering for 6 whole years. Bachelor's and master's. The line that separates the monkeys to the brothers is thin, don't worry. Trust it coming from a brother. What are you guys talking about? Wall number 3 badminton player. Who is wall number 3 badminton player? I love this life. Nah, I'm just joking. Thank you so much. You made my day. Even if you lied, you made my day. Have to go. My mom is mad. Okay. Goodbye. Thank you so much for joining. Everyone thought Barbie would lose, but Barbie won, by the way. Oh, really? Barbie. Bye bye. Who's Bobby? Not Bobby. Barbie. Barbie. You know Barbie? Oppenheimer? Oppenheimer and Barbie? You know Barbie? Okay, let me, but I will get copyright. Let me show you. Yeah, this girl. This girl. I'm a Barbie girl. I'm a Barbie girl. Got it. Middle class is the worst class ever. Kinda ugly. Spineless, shameless, heartless, useless. There is something called exposed list. Exposed list is going on, bro. What do you watch on TV? You never wanted to do startup, by the way, at least so you know how it goes. See, when you are coming from middle class, right? It's very hard to take such big risk. I'm not saying you shouldn't do that. I'm saying it's very hard because the most generic way is to get a job, straightforward way, so that you start getting money by end of the month and you start feeding your family. This is the first priority of any guy, okay? And then there are some extraordinary guys. They don't care, okay? They don't care. Like, all the thought process behind that is, I want to build something, and I want to build something very, very good, which solves some problem, complex problem. It's challenging, and it's the idea which can give me so much money in short period of time. Okay, now first challenge is you have to get the network right. So you need to meet a lot of people, and they should trust you, you should trust them. That's very hard. That's very hard. And then you have to divide your company into some people, because you can't do everything alone. Now it's possible because of AI, but like back in time, I mean, you can't even make your own app in like 6 months. You need to know a lot of things to make your own app. Firstly, when you are in college, you don't know how to make an app. So you watch tutorials, you fail, you realize, you deploy, so many things to learn. It's not easy peasy. So then once you start spending time without doing anything, you realize, oh my god, I'm losing behind, because you see around, oh, my friends are joining some company, oh, one of my friends, he is getting married. I'm back, welcome back. I thought my mom was mad, but she not. But there's problem, some steps you can follow to do it well. See, let me tell you straight, 99% of the startups fail. You see, you hear all those stories, wow, Microsoft, Apple, McDonald's, Nike, you hear all the stories. But what about the stories which are unsuccessful startups? Like failed startups. Nobody talks about them. Why? Because they are not important anymore. You know, there was a time, I can tell you about one of the startups which I know, which you probably won't know. So there was a time when there is this company called Theekkurda.com. So what they used to do is they used to come to your house and repair whatever and give a replacement as well, so you can continue. For example, your fridge is not working today. Um, you call them, or you know, reach out to them via app or something, and then they will come to your house with the fridge, replacement fridge, and then they will take your fridge, fix it, and deliver back. This was a startup, and it won a lot of hearts, by the way. There were VCs ready to invest a lot of money in this startup. Nobody knows about that now. All the money gone, burnt. I maybe not kick my mother on the leg to he fell on the floor. He or she? Alright, I'll work in 4-walled box for the rest of my life on a 4-figure. No, bro. See, let me tell you, this is the best time to become entrepreneur. Best time. Because I'm talking about myself, bro. You asked me, right? You asked me like, why didn't you do startup? I'm replying to that. Okay, I'm not saying you shouldn't start your own company. See, this is the best time to become startup owner or business owner or whatever, because AI can solve a lot of your problems. Number one is financial problem. So previously it was hard to get funding, it was hard to get money to hire people, to build a website, to build an app or whatever. Nowadays it's just probably $100 a month, and you have to spend like 5 6 months, five, not even 5 6 months, probably end-to-end startup with deployment. It can take days now, but for that you need some expertise, mid-level expertise. But let's assume you are starting new. Okay, so in 2 months you're ready. If you are spending good enough time with AI, in 2 months you're ready to push your startup in real world. Okay, so 2 months are like absolutely enough. $100 into $200. You just need $200. It can solve a lot of your problems. But now the challenge is, every single day there are thousands of apps, businesses getting launched online. How are you able to compete with them? How many people are interested in your startup? What is your reach? Can you go viral? Can you make money? You have to answer all these questions. And then, if you feel like, yeah, this is my idea and this is solving a real problem, and yeah, I don't need anyone, I can build myself and probably push it, then yeah, you're free to go. It's just matter of 2 months. Just 2 months. Lock in for 2 months. I don't know, I see myself in you, almost same position. But what if I try to find a specific solution to something so I can sell it to enterprise or startup? See, this is another way of thinking. Or what if I make some small app or something which I can sell to big, large company, right? Nowadays, 90% people are building the same thing. And there is a new thing in the market which is open source. I have to go again. Goodbye. Thank you so much for joining. There is a new thing in the market which is called open source. So people, they are running behind open source because it's free and everybody can modify it. If you have some idea, probably you can code yourself and integrate it, you know. So the challenge with selling something to someone, this is the worst time. Nobody is ready to buy your bullshit because they can build themselves. This is the problem. Let's say I have some extremely important problem to solve. Now I am okay solving it. I took my 2 months and now I have the solution and I'm trying to sell to some big guy. As soon as I explain my problem, not problem, well, solution. As soon as I explain my solution, oh, this is the solution, da da da, in 2 lines, just assume in 2 lines. You are not giving any technical details, just 2 lines. But then that guy will be like, okay, I'm getting an idea. My brain is pointing to some prompt which can generate app for me. Oh, my brain is pointing to this. Okay, as soon as he gets back to his computer, da da da, that prompt. How will you trust that guy? So whatever you are building, can that product save hell lot of time and money of some big company? If answer is yes, then go for it. You know, I feel I will never forgive myself if I don't take this opportunity in my life to do something meaningful or giving all myself to a dream. But for example, I create like a workflow kind of a modulable to move, I don't know, robots or that use ML or AI to do something in optimal way. I don't think it will be feasible with open source code, right? There is one LLM which is called open code. Just Google it. Okay, it can do all the things which all paid LLMs are doing nowadays. Like, why do we talk so much about consultancy and private consultancy nowadays? See, consultancy is okay. You need someone to, tell that, oh, this person is responsible for my customer or whatever. But the amount of people we need now, I think it will reduce drastically. I don't know how it's gonna work. Nobody knows actually. They're just guessing what AI can do, what AI can't do, what AI can do, what AI can't do. That's all is happening. But you need to understand one point is that it's not white or black, it's gray. Whatever you do, you either take a job in this bloody market or you start your own business. It's not a white or black. Probably your idea is the best. Okay, and you're solving a real problem. But it's not getting discovered. People are not liking it. Then also it's a failure for you. LLM with gigantic process, too much tokens and compute work. But imagine something that could run in Raspberry or even less. There is, okay, let me not talk about it, but you can Google it. There are things which can run on Raspberry Pi directly, and I'm talking about AI. Okay, there are small, tiny models which can run on Raspberry Pi. They're too fast. Haha, won. Who won? I made you have hope in humanity. You're right. I'm not saying humans will go. I'm saying the value of being human will decrease. See, you cannot kill 8 billion people in one shot. It's impossible. Okay? So you are going to stay there. I'm going to stay there. I don't know till how long. But the point here is the value. See, you remember like we used to acknowledge, we used to appreciate people who are very good at something. We are very skilled person, hardworking, learn these things, those things, whatever, some XYZ domain. But as soon as AI comes into picture, AI knows everything. There is no domain expertise, just everything. So what happens is like whatever you have worked on from, let's say, 10 years, 20 years, is as the same level as you prompting or me prompting. If we know how to prompt, probably in 5 minutes I will be at the same level as you, right? So it makes no sense to compare human with another human when you have AI. The value of intelligence, the value of something which can be learned, value of anything which can be learned will decrease. Let's assume that you are a story writer, a movie writer. That is something you can't tell AI to do it for you. It can do, but it will be based on some training. Okay, it won't be creative. So those fields will stay. And then hard things like hardware things, like plumbers cooking. Nobody can replace chef, right? No AI can cook for you. You can have robots, but it won't be that tasty because experimentation, creativity plays big role, and AI can't be creative. I don't think AI will be ever be able to reach the creative level of human creative intelligence. So do something in that space. Don't do repetitive things which can be done. Think about those solutions which can't be done by AI and then target those things. There are limitations with it, and also, of course, everyone will use AI. The thing is, who will use better the AI in whole world where AI will be persistent? The only thing that will make the change is the person, same position than in the past. That's what I'm saying. If everybody knows how to use AI, I'm not talking about the current people, okay, current force. I'm talking about you. Just look around your class or whatever, right? How many people are using AI in your class? Everybody. And how many people are really, really good with using them? And what do you think after 3 years? What would be the level of your class in using AI? At the limit of being a researcher and an engineering. Market changes. The person's market changes, fluctuates like always. Engineering always has been like that, right? No, 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 no. It wasn't like that always. So 2010 was the time when it picked up. Like we had many, many different domains. Like, oh, I want to become what do you call full stack. I want to become front end, back end, blah blah blah, whatever. But then in 2016 there was a dip. Like it was not drastic dip, but small dip. And then COVID hit and the demand went through the roof. But it's not always, it's not always. And now it's again back. But this time it's different because it's AI. Like I personally know a few people who are not having job from last 2 years. It's very hard to find. The market is brutal, and once you know, like, okay, I have limited amount of time, and as you grow big in the role, right, whatever you do in the company, you are not ready for interview until and unless you are expert in something and the role is exact match. If you are trying even something different, if role is not exact match, like, okay, I'm trying from this to that, then also it will be really, really hard to catch up with AI. And what about the physics, electronics, and social part of the job? See, physics, AI is really good at it, but how to integrate those physics characteristics in some model, physical model or hardware part is where they are going to need people. So I'm not saying, as I told you, it's not like black and white. It's gray, but it's undefined gray, I would say. It's not defined like what comes in that gray part. Maybe it's more of black, maybe it's more of white. It changes. Every few months it changes. Six like, thank you so much. Because I feel you are glorifying so much the AI. Always when I use AI, there are things I change in it, mainly when doing code. It will give you code that will be still very raw. I agree. I'm saying, see, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to say is it can do repetitive tasks very, very good, okay? But it lacks creativity. Let's say I'm opening 100 prompts, okay, and I'm asking every prompt, and not prompt, basically every tab, every agent to write a story for me. probably love story. Let's assume it's a love story. There will be hundreds of similarities, okay, in that 100 people zone. But if there is an actual love story which happened around me and my brain has come up with some tweaks and my brain is coming up with new story, then probably it's pretty creative and it's unknown to the outer world. But for that 100 prompts, it's known to 100 people now because you told them a story. That's what I'm saying. It can become so good at repetitive tasks that at verge of a point, like you feel like, okay, it's just me. It's just me and AI. It's not just fundamental problem or economical problem. It's psychological problem as well. Like painting, AI will give you something that is perfect, but not give what really art wants. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Painting, plumbing, those hard things, right? Creative part, even plumbing, it's not repetitive task. Everybody's sink is different. You need some expertise in your brain, some steps in your brain that okay, by the way, I personally know that AI is being trained on some pipes data set as well. So by looking at your pipe photo, it can figure out, okay, where is the entry point, how it is configured, how many screws it required and everything. It's not accurate, but I'm just trying to say it's very, the line becomes very thin when we talk about which one is better at creativity, AI or human. But I will still go with human. And for the scenarios which we are discussing, like okay, business and all, sometimes it can give generic answers, or everybody is knowing, oh, we can do drop shipping, we can do that business, this business. It doesn't make sense. So it is going to stay. I'm not glorifying AI. I'm just talking about the difference between like how to efficiently use it and how much it can impact. Okay, on that note, my eyes are closing. I'm very sleepy. On that note, I would like to end the stream. Thank you so much for joining. I will stream again tomorrow, so just join. Keep grinding, keep smiling, keep shining, keep doing good to others, and keep protecting your family. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining. Keep grinding. Okay, keep grinding. Good night. Good night. Good night. 1 a.m. Sleep, sleep. Jai Shri Krishna. Bye.